Good evening and welcome to Jim Only's World of Weather. You clicked on to long range weather forecast discussion for January 27th through February 8th. The pattern across the nation will feature a ridge here over western U.S. and we have a trough over the eastern North America. And but this upper low here is forecast to maybe undercut this ridge to the south. And the models are pretty good agreement on this pattern, and this eastern trough will result in much colder temperatures for the eastern U.S. and bring an active pattern as systems dive out of south central Canada into the eastern U.S. Now, each one of these things has a potential to be something more significant as they go through, and it's hard to pinpoint which one. And we have another one coming through on late tomorrow night and Monday, and we have to watch and see what that develops. The models are pretty good agreement with this scenario, and we're going to go to the 31st. Still see we have our trough here, ridge here, and we also have our upper low still off the California coast or southern California coast. And the temperature anomalies during this forecast period are forecast to be about 5 to 10 degrees above normal across most places, maybe 15 degrees above normal across Southern California and Arizona, and areas in the east will be about 10 degrees below normal. And this is GEFS. They're all showing pretty much the same thing. Maybe not as great as departures as the European deterministic, showing 15 degrees across this region here. Okay, so now we're going to look at the period for January 30th to February 3rd. Here's the 30th. Still have our trough, ridge, upper low. And we're going to go to the end of the period. This will be the 3rd. And I want to show you an interesting thing what the GFS does. Look at this. Builds a ridge over the southeast. Still have a deep trough here. Now, the problem with this, if this verifies with the ridge here, it'll force any weather system further to the west, resulting in more rain along the east coast and maybe snow and mixed precipitation inland. And then you can see this upper low kind of moves in through the southwest as it erodes the southern portion of this ridge. We have strong positive high anomalies across Alaska, and now we look at the GEFS. This still has a trough ridge configuration, and with the trough here off the west coast. And the other models are in good agreement as we go through this period. Now, the temperature anomalies during this period forecast above normal temperatures here of at least 10 degrees above normal. The deterministics, let's see what it's a little bit warmer here across southern Arizona. And temperatures in the east will be up to 15 degrees below normal with the greatest departures across New England. So during this forecast period, I am forecasting above normal temperatures here, below normal temperatures for this region, and for precipitation, calling for below normal precipitation here, above normal precipitation for this region, and along the east coast. Next, we're going to look at the period from February 4th to the 8th. I have to move the map over a little bit. Here's the period for the 4th. The GFS still has a ridge here. Strong positive anomalies across western North America. We have our upper low still across southwest and Mexico, and we have our deep trough here over eastern North America, or eastern Canada into the northeast. Now we're going to go to the end, towards the end of the period, and this is the 6th. We still have a little change in the pattern. This upper low kind of fizzles out, and then we look at the GFS ensembles. Still has it's in disagreement with its operational model. We still have a trough here, ridge here, and a trough off the west coast. And the other models are in good agreement with this configuration. Now, the temperature anomalies during this period, again, Forecasting temperature anomalies be up to about 15 degrees above normal in the west, and temperatures from the plains to the east coast would be about 10 to 15 degrees below normal, and the greatest departure would be across this region here. So during this forecast period, I am forecasting above normal temperatures for the west coast states, below normal temperatures here, and for precipitation, calling for below to near normal precipitation for most of the nation, except for the southwest where above normal precipitation is forecast. So that is a long range weather forecast discussion for January 27th to February 8th. Thank you for coming to Jim Munley's World of Weather, and have a good day.